Good Monday evening. Happy April. Happy April Fool's Day. Hi, everybody. It is Jeannie from Create and Babble, also designer with Chalk Couture. My question of the evening, it is Monday evening, by the way. We're going to do a little bit of chalking, but I want to start off with a question. If you could please, first of all, please say hi when you come in and let me know where you're watching from. I'd appreciate that. If you're watching the replay, thanks for watching the replay. What else do I want to say? Say hi when you come in and let me know where you're watching from. And do you prefer lobster or crab meat? That's the question. Or if you don't eat seafood at all, just please comment below and tell me. Tell me that. Trying to get some action going on the page so more people can see what is going on. We are going to be chalking 2 designs tonight with 1 transfer. The transfer that I'm using is called Fresh Catch, and it has 2 designs on it. It's a twofer. There's a crab and there's a lobster. These are really cute, and I'm curious to see how these are going to turn out. And I also want to show you two surfaces that are, well, they're the same, but they're different. These are both boutique boards, but one has a black frame on it and the other one has a white frame on it. And these are Chalk Couture surfaces that are reusable. I'll be putting links to all of these products when I'm done in the comments, but in the meantime, if you don't want to wait that long and you want to see where these are, they're located in the shop, and you get there by going to chalkcouture.com/createandbabble, and you can see everything in there. So these are the 2 surfaces I'll be working with. They're exactly the same, only one has a black frame and one has a white frame. All right, and I am waiting to see. Swipe left to reveal comments. Okay, no one's commented yet. Say hi. I know somebody's on. Some people are on. If you could say hi, let me know you're here. I'd really appreciate that. This one, like I said, is called, this transfer is called Fresh Catch. And if you are new to Chalk Couture, I can explain as I'm going along what exactly Chalk Couture is. Chalk Couture is a line of products that you use to create easy DIY home decor, fast and easy. And what it is a line of transfers. There's there's hundreds of transfers available that are used with chalk paste, which goes on wet, dries hard, it's not smudgeable, but it is removable with water. And it also works with Couture ink, and that's used on different surfaces like fabrics, and the ink is permanent. But the chalk paste, what we're using tonight, is removable. The transfers work like stencils, only they're different. They're made out of silkscreen material, and they're reusable because they're adhesive on the back. These can be used 8 to 12 times, if not longer. So I'm opening up this one. I have not used it yet. I'm going to take it out of the packaging, put the packaging over there, and here it is. And you can see that there's lines, and I'll be cutting this apart on these lines to get all the different elements out of this transfer. And it's called a transfer, not a stencil. It took me a while. Yes, hello, hi Annette. And I'm curious to see how this turns out myself. So I was asking the question, if you're a seafood lover, first of all, let me know if you eat seafood. And if you do you prefer crab meat or lobster? You know, that's kind of a toss-up for me. I like them both equally, I think. Although I have to say, I have never eaten a whole lobster. You know how you eat a whole I've never done that. I've eaten lobster tail. That's it. Okay, so here's the pieces to the lobster portion of the transfer. So you get the lobster Company, oh, and Crab Company, I'm sorry. It's not all the lobster. So just these two are with the lobster. The Crab Company goes with the crab. And then the rope can go to either, I would think. The New England, I would think that would go with the lobster for sure. See, there's it says New England and then served fresh daily. That could go with either one. And then the rope could go with either one also. So I'm just cutting these apart. And then I'm gonna get a Sharpie and put B on the back. Lobster or crab, either one is good. Yeah, that's true, either one is good. All right, let me find my, here we go again. I need to put chains on everything because I forget where I put stuff. I need to have one of those, like, I don't know, retractable things. Or one of those chains like banks have with their pens. That's what I need. Okay, so this one says New England. I'm just going to identify what these are by writing on the back. Although you could just put a B for back or write back. But because I do workshops and people come and use my transfers and there's a bunch of people using this stuff and I'm watching them and trying to put them on the backing, it's helpful if I know what it is. So that's why I write what it actually is. Served fresh. And I'm going to put anchor on this one. Rope on this one. Crab on this one. Lobster Co. And yes, I'm a lefty. Any other lefties out there? And lobster on this one. And Crab Co. on the last one. Okay, got them all. You like crab meat, Margaret? Okay, cool. Yeah, when you get a lot of people using your transfers and you're the only one watching them and they're flying everywhere, and I'm hunting down the backings. Where's the back to this one? You can't, and it takes you forever to try to find the right one. I have learned the hard way to just put what it is, and that way it's done. Done, done, done. All right, so what should we do first? The lobster or the crab? Let's do the lobster. The lobster, I'm going to put on the black framed board. So I'm going to lay this down and think this through on what I want to do here. So there's Lobster Co. There's a rope. There's anchor. Served fresh daily. Definitely New England, I would say. Now, I saw a picture. What did they do? So I'm cheating and looking at the one in the catalog. I say, so they did New England Lobster Company at the top. Then the actual Red Lobster, and then down the bottom, Serve Fresh Daily. Okay, so I'm not going to come up with my own original design. I'm going to copy what somebody else did because I like it. I'm going to start with the top. Let's start from the top, shall we? Let's start from the top. Let's start with New England. So, first, if you're new to this, the first thing you do after you've cut it all apart and identified them on the back, you remove it from the backing. Save your backing over there. What program do you use to have two screens going in your videos? Oh, yes, I am only, when I use Switcher Studios, I have two views, and that's when I have an overhead view down on my work surface. I used that earlier today. I use Switcher Studio, and it's an app that you pay for. And it only works with Apple products. So there's that. So you have to have an iPhone, an iPad, iPod, something like that. And it's $10 a month for that service. And sometimes, right now I'm not using it. Right now I'm just using my iPhone pointing at me, and it's far enough away. I have it in a tripod that has a phone holder on it so that you could see both me and my work surface. And what I do is I swipe to the left on my iPhone, which I'm looking at now, so that I could see the surface too. And then right beside me, what I'm pointing at over here to this side is an iPad that I'm just looking at the comments. So there's that. Okay, and I use an Archon stand. All right, so I am going to fuzz up the back of this new transfer. Since it's new, it's ultra sticky, so I want to soften that stickiness a little bit so that I can remove it from my non-porous chalkboard surface. And I'm going to center this New England at the top and try to get it straight just by eyeballing it. Let's see how I did. That looks not too bad. And New England is in white. So I'm going to get out my big hefty jar of white chalk paste. And get a squeegee. That's not the right size. I want this one. And I'm going to do New England first by just dipping that squeegee in the chalk paste and then wiping it across and getting a nice thin layer of chalk paste, thin enough so that I can still read through there. Can you see? I know there's a glare because of my light, but I can still see that the design. So I'm going to remove that, and there's New England. So I'll put this in the bucket of water beside me. It's a dishpan full of water. And I've got New England. Now I don't want to lay this down yet here, because as you could see, part of this transfer would sit over top of New England, and New England is still wet chalk paste, and I want to wait for that to dry first. So I do have a little craft dryer here that I could help that along. Help that dry quicker. In the meantime, hi Linda. Thanks for joining. Do you prefer crab or lobster? That's the question of the night. Comment and let me know. If you eat seafood at all, some people don't eat any seafood. I don't like it. I'm fussy. I don't like anything too fishy. Tasting. I'm kind of wimpy when it comes to seafood. Let's put it that way. All right. Lobster for Jody. Oh, look, you found a lobster emoji thing. Oh, yeah, cool. I'll have to copy that. All right, are we dry? Yes. Okay, the chalk paste goes on wet, dries hard. Once it's dry, you cannot smudge it. But if I didn't like where this was, or if I wanted to move it, I could squirt it down with water and wipe it off and start over. That's what's nice about this. Now I'm going to take a Lobster Co. and fuzz it up on the back. And let's see, did they do this white also? I'm cheating and using their catalog's design. I'll have to come up with my own for the crab, or you can help me. I'm thinking blue crabs from Maryland. You know how they have a bluish tint to them, so I might just get a little creative with the blue and gray for the blue crabs. All right, New England Lobster Co. I'm gonna center that. Now, did I get that? I guess I want to take into account the period after company with spacing, or do I? I don't know. I think I'm overthinking this. Am I going to have enough room for the lobster? And yes, I will. Okay. All right, get out my wrinkles. Wish it was that easy to remove wrinkles. All right, get out all the lumps and bumps and get the Lobster Co. done. Here we go. that. Awesome. Get that into the water. I could feel a little bit of chalk paste on my fingers here. Here we are so far. I'm liking it. I do like this black frame, I have to say. At first, I never ordered any of these. I just always liked the contrasting white frame. But now that I'm looking at it, I really like this one. What's next? The lobster. Well, we have to wait for that to dry. So we could go ahead and do the served fresh daily at the bottom while the lobster coat is drying. So let's do that. Fuzz it up. Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. Crab, but lobster is good too, yeah. The restaurant we went to for dinner tonight, they have a new menu and they have really good lobster rolls. But you know, to me, crab meat is more tender. Or is that just me? That's how I feel about it. It's just more tender. Easier to chew, I don't know. All right, let's put this down at the bottom. But that's not what I had tonight. Tonight, oh no, low battery. I might have to go get my cord. I'm going to put this there and run and get my power cord because that would be awful if we ran out of power. Hold on a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back plugging in the cord to my iPhone. There we go. Okay, served fresh daily. I think that's crooked. I'm gonna try that again. Okay, let's try that. Crab is tender and a bit richer, yes. Crab legs are a lot of work. Yes, someone has to do that part for me. Like some people, we're not ones that go and get like a bushel full of crabs down in Maryland. Or we don't do that. We're not that big of seafood lovers to do that. But if somebody wants to remove the crab meat for me, that'd be great. I'll eat it. Which is why I guess it's kind of pricey when you buy it because somebody has done that. Yeah, crab legs are a lot of work, for sure. Here we go. Served fresh daily. Now let's give this a chance to dry. If anybody is watching from Canada, any of my Canada readers, Chalk Couture is coming to Canada. You heard that right. And Annette is watching, and she is going to be one of our first designers in Canada. If you would like more, if you would like more information about pre-registering for Canada, comment below with Canada, and we'll hook you up with the information that you need to look over. And also, while I'm drying this, in my VIP group, I know a lot of you are already members, but if you're watching the replay and you're not a member of my VIP group, comment VIP because you're going to want in there. I offered a special bundle today, and I think you're going to want in on that. It's starting to sell, so I do have a few left. So comment VIP group and I'll get you in there. because I can't offer discounted prices on my business page here. I can only offer them in my VIP group. And it is not for designers. I can't allow designers in the VIP group. All right, I think this is dry. I'm gonna let it cool off a little bit and show you where we are. Room for my lobster. And the lobster is gonna be red, of course. Take him off of the backing. Get him fuzzed. Fuzzed up the lobster. It is just for customers, not designers. So, and that you, as soon as you guys go live, you'll be creating your own VIP group for your special customers. All right. Here goes Mr. Lobster. How cute is this lobster? Okay, so I have about this much room. I'm going to move them up a little bit. I'm going to try to get it spaced so that the spacing is similar between the text on both ends. Okay. And I look centered side to side. You know what I always say? It's close enough. Close enough. I'm going to get the bubbles out. Smooth it out. Done with the white. Get the red out. You think you want that in your kitchen? Yeah. This would be awesome in a kitchen. I don't want that squeegee. I'll take this one. Make sure there's no bubbles. When you have bubbles, it'll seep underneath and you'll have smudges and you won't be very happy and you'll have to do it again. So I'm going to make sure I have no bubbles. Make sure I'm covering all the areas of the transfer, of the silk screen areas on the transfer. Nobody comment. Comment below if you've eaten a whole lobster. How hard is that to do? I've never done that. I've just eaten the tail when somebody's already removed it for me. All right. Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to. I wouldn't know what to do. There's the lobster. Isn't that great? That is so cool. You know, I never stop getting amazed at this. Every time. Thanks for the hearts. Nope, just the tail. Love it. I love it. This would look awesome in a restaurant, a seafood restaurant. I should go to Red Lobster and say, hey, you want to buy some? Okay, so I am going to sit this one somewhere out of the way over here. And I'm going, now this is going to have to be an original because I don't have one to copy. So I'm on my own. So what I did was I pulled out some blues because being in Pennsylvania, we're close to Delaware and Maryland where the blue crabs are caught. And they've got a bluishness to them. And I think they kind of go that way. And I love this nautical rope. That's pretty cool. And I like the anchor, but I'm not sure I'm going to have room for that. So I think I'm gonna do red, white, and blue. So the rope will be white. The crab will be blue, shades of blue. White. Maybe it's just gonna be white and blue. Where's the red gonna go? Unless I did red on the crab company. Any opinions? Hi, Jackie. Jackie, what color? You're the crab. Jackie catches her share of crabs, of blue crabs. And so I'm trying to decide on the colors. Like I'm going to do a mixture of blue on the crab. And then ropes are white. I wanted to get red in here, so I guess I could do red on the crab company sign part of it. Okay, let's do that. And crabs are kind of, I'm trying to think. I was on Jackie's boat with her catching crabs one time. That was fun. That was the only time I ever did that. That was a lot of fun. Let's do the Crab Co. in red. In New Jersey we were. Jackie, last year was the first year that we did not go to Wildwood, not once. Not once. Well, the summer, first time watching, I personally would leave out the red. Okay, all right, we won't do red. We're just gonna do blue and white. Thank you for your opinion, Rhonda. I appreciate that. So we'll do white on this sign and on the rope. But yeah, the summer weather last year was terrible for anything outdoors. So rainy, miserable. All right, hopefully we'll have a better summer and we'll get to the beach. And around here we call it going to the shore. Down the shore. Blue and gray would be good. Okay, I'm gonna pull out some gray too. Thanks, Jennifer. All right, I'm gonna do that in white. And pull this off. Got that. Then I'm going to do the rope at the bottom. Fuzz up the back. You should see my gallery wall, everybody. It's really coming together above my sofa. It's all full of Chalk Couture stuff. It looks so good. Because I have my workshops in that family room, and that way people could just look at that wall for ideas of things to do. And it looks good. Here's the white knotted rope. Nautical rope, I guess it's called, right? Also in white. And I'm going to do something different on that crab with blending colors. No guarantee it's going to work out, but we're going to try. And the cool thing about doing this is if you don't like it, you just wet it down, remove it, and do it over. There's the white rope. Awesome. Here we are so far. Loving that nautical rope. Look at the detail in that. That's pretty amazing. Okay. So we're done. Well, I'm going to leave the white open, but we're definitely done with red. We're not using any red. And it is fun. It is fun. My husband never knows what he's walking into when he walks in the door. He doesn't even say anything anymore. Doesn't even say. No comment. What's it gonna say? Oh, good, Rhonda. Yeah, these are perfect for a beachy theme. Oh, yes. And what is so awesome about this Fresh Catch transfer is 2 designs in one. Perfect. All right, I have to grab, oh no, I do have some gray here. Never mind, I was gonna have to get up again. But here's some gray. I'm thinking, these look like colors you would find in a blue shell crab, right? Jackie, I'm looking at you. I think these are the colors that we would find. So that's what I'm going with. And I'm gonna, okay, here's the plan. And do I have this going the right way? I am reading it, okay. Jackie, anybody? This is how it goes, right? I mean, these are his eyes right there, right? It doesn't go this way. It goes this way. Yes, okay, I got a thumbs up. All right, I thought so. So I'm going to remove this guy from the backing and fuzz him up on my towel here. Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. Now, if I was doing this on fabric, like on a beach bag, oh. Okay, I'm definitely doing bags with these transfers tomorrow with ink so that you can see. Yep, claws up, good, thank you. I'm gonna, yes, if I was, oh, you gotta come back tomorrow. These are going on bags. How cute, on a beach bag. Cute. Oh, and we could add shells and stuff. Ooh, my mind's spinning. Also, I am special education and we just took our group to a local screen printing shop. One of us we made our own shirts. That's exactly what this is, only it's so much easier. This is silk screen. Let me lift this up so you can see. Like, you can't, like, you know how stencils, there's a hole there. Well, this is actually silk screen. So, and it's adhesive, it's sticky. You can see that, you know, I'm sticking to it. Yeah, oh yeah, I do kitchen towels all the time, Jennifer. All the time. This weekend, I did a bunch. In fact, if you look on this page, you'll see the ones I made this weekend with the martini glass, and it said, I have mixed drinks about feelings. So those came out really cute. So you have to look back and you'll see them on towels. Yes, but yes, I'll do these on towels. Oh my gosh. I just love, you know, and I bought this transfer as like on a whim. Like, it's all right. Now that I'm working it, I always do that. I look at things in the catalog, I'm like, oh, okay, it's all right, I'll get that. And then I get it and I use it and I'm like, I love it. So that's the case with this for sure. I'll probably end up buying more of this because I'll probably use it more than a dozen times. And then, you know, when my customers come and they use stuff at my workshop, they're all going to want to use this. Okay. I am trying to get this where I want them. And trying to get them straight and centered. So I need to stop talking so much. And I say that, what did I say the other day? Less talky, more chalky. Okay, got the, I get started and I can't stop. All right, I'm going to start on the outer edges because I'm trying to think. And this isn't true to what crabs really look like. This is just my interpretation. So here's my plan. My plan is I'm going to do the outer edges in the dark, then I'm going to then I'm going to go lighter blue, and then I'm going to go gray in the middle. So if it doesn't turn out, no big deal. I can start over. Expensive. Not really. Here's the thing. These things can be used over and over and over again, and that's why I say it's not as expensive as you may think. And think of all the gifts that you can make. You know, because, okay, you're going to make something for yourself with the crab and the lobster, and then like everybody's saying, oh, you can make towels, you can make beach bags, you can make this, you can make that. You've got like all of these gifts made too. And do you sell crafts? I sell them. Why not? Anyways, let's get started here. I have to stop talking. I can't help myself. Dark on, like I said, on the edges. And I'm just not an artist. I am just fooling around. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm gonna quick open the lighter blue and get some of that smeared on. There's no like right or wrong here, because I'm gonna end up kind of blending this all together. I don't want to like mix up my colors in the jar, but this one's good. And then finish it with a little bit of gray. And then I'm just gonna dab some gray in there. And this one's got multiple colors on it. So I'm just gonna get another squeegee and just see what happens. Cross your fingers, everybody. If it doesn't work out, no big deal. We'll just erase it and do something else. Oh, I think I like it. What do you think? I think he looks pretty authentic. I got a little smudge there. I'll just wipe that off. I think he looks pretty good. What do you guys think? I'm seeing thumbs up and hearts. Do you guys like it? Comments? Anybody? Should I smudge them up a little? I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to like go in there with my finger because it'll leave prints. Do you know what I mean? It'll leave fingerprints. I like it. You love it? Oh, good. Thanks, Rhonda. Thank you. I love him too. I think he's great. This would be good on a towel. This would be cool on a bag. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. This is great. I'm really happy with this. And here it was a transfer I wasn't even going to buy. I thought, oh, I don't have a beach house. I don't. But you don't need to have a beach house. I just put a sign by my door today because we have, oh, I have it over there. I'll have to grab it. I don't have the sign, but I have the transfer. And it has a big arrow and it says this way to the beach and it's pointing to the front door. I'm nowhere near the beach, but that's the way you'd go. You'd have to leave my front door to get to the beach. So I just might this makes perfect sense to put them on that wall by the front door with the arrow that points to the beach. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll post pictures of it tomorrow after I get these hung up. And wouldn't you know, I have to show you what I did. I was right half of the time. Okay, so these boards have sawtooth hangers on the back of them. And so there was a 50-50 chance that I would get it right. And this one's correct. I got the sawtooth at the top. This one, not so much. I do this all the time. It's upside down. So what I'll have to do is put another, and it's no big, and I've done this. I do this all the time. So I'll just nail another sawtooth hanger to the top of the, or else I would have to erase it and do it over. And I'm not going to do that because there's nothing wrong with it. I'll just put another sawtooth at the top. You'd think I'd learn, but I don't. Honestly. I'm like all the time in that I forgot to look at the back to see where the sawtooth is. I'm not redoing it. Okay, but what I do want to show you is it's right over there. I can see it. Hold on a second. Coming right back. I'm just grabbing this transfer. It's downstairs, what I made with it. But I wanted to show you this way to the beach with the arrow. And it is called This Way Too. And this is a great transfer to buy. And here's why. You can make so many things with this because you get a lot of elements to it. And I'll show you what you get. And then I'll put the link to it in here when we're done. But like I said, I did This Way to the beach. But you could do, and here's the arrow. Here's just a little decoration. You could do This Way to the lake. And here's This Way too. This Way to adventure. This Way to the beach, and that's what I used. And I'm going to do beach bags with these too. This Way to the mountains. People that love to go to the mountains. And then another style of arrow. You get all of this. So think of all the things, the tons and tons of things that you could make out of one transfer. And start out with just one jar, one color, and just slowly add to it. There's some that you can just pound in, no nails. Oh, I have to find those, the sawtooth ones. Oh, I'll have to look for them because I need to get more because I do this all the time. Seriously, I don't learn. So there we go. My lobster, my crab, and then the beach. I will be back tomorrow and we're going to use these same ones and we're going to use them on different surfaces. That'll be fun, and I'll show you how to do ink. If you've not seen the Couture ink get used with the transfer, it just opens up a whole new world. And if any of you create like t-shirts, do vinyl. And if you do vinyl with your electronic cutting machines, whether it's a Silhouette or Cricut, once you see this with the ink, you'll never want to cut vinyl again. You're not going to ever want to weed vinyl because this is so much faster, so much easier, and it's permanent. No peeling up around the edges like you have with the vinyl, you know, with the iron-on vinyl. None of that. No. Yeah, this is so much really, really nice. So I'll do that tomorrow. I hope you all come back. Thanks for spending some of your Monday night with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all of the comments and the hearts. And if you wouldn't mind sharing, I'd really appreciate that too. If you think any of your friends would be interested in this, share it with them. And if you want to have an online Facebook, if you're not local to me, if you want to do a pop-up Facebook party with you and your friends, we do that too. That's a lot of fun. That is a lot of fun. And that way you get all the hostess credits and everything. That'd be great. Earn things. Okay, so, but it's right now only available in the United States. We're going into Canada in May. So if you're interested, like I said, in hearing more about Canada, let me know. All right, thank you everybody, and I'll be back tomorrow, and I'm always back in the afternoon in the VIP group with a crafternoon, a little fast craft. Every afternoon I'm in there in the VIP group. So if you're not there, comment VIP and I'll add you to the VIP group. All right, that's it. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.